COVID-19 has affected countries all around the world. However, as you may know, the United States has been the world's most affected country for a few months now. In February, there was a case detected in the United States, and since then there have been about 1,500,349 cases and 90,000 deaths in the United States. On another note, COVID-19 includes several symptoms, such as cough, fever, shortness of breath, muscle aches, sore throat, diarrhea, headache, and an unexplained loss of taste or smell. These symptoms can become very severe, and it can lead to severe outcomes like respiratory problems, kidney failure, or death. Please note that if you notice that you have any of these symptoms, you should go to your local doctor's office to check your health. Although these symptoms seem to be intense, they're not severe for all people. Those of the age 65 or older are affected the most within the United States. The CDC has reported that older Americans represented 31% of cases, 45% of hospitalizations, and 80% of deaths. Even though older people are affected the most by the virus, that does not mean that younger Americans should not take quarantine seriously. It is important to make sure that you stay healthy and that you are not spreading germs to other people who are at a higher risk of the severeness of the disease. Another way to help prevent the disease from entering your body is by wearing a mask and/or gloves. Social distancing was put into effect to prevent ourselves from catching the disease from our peers. Three main ways the disease can be spread is by coughing, sneezing, and by touching the same objects as someone who has the disease did. So by staying at least 6 feet apart from your peers, you are helping to lessen your chance of catching the disease. Because this virus entered the United States, every state has declared themselves a quarantine state. On account of there being a quarantine, if someone has the virus, then they are supposed to quarantine themselves for a 14-day period. By quarantining yourself, you are helping to decrease the risk of the disease spreading. Most states have reached their outbreak peak on the COVID-19 virus. In states like New York, New Jersey, and Michigan have reached their outbreak peaks in mid-April. However, these states have had a larger number of cases than other states. Recently, many states have started to reopen. However, there are 4 states that are still shut down. These states are known as Michigan, Illinois, Delaware, and New Jersey. Since most states have started their reopening processes, each state has created its own plan for its reopening. The state that you live in has created its own guidelines and regulations for how they will take precautions after quarantine. Overall, the disease has made a huge impact on the United States, let alone the world. By making yourself aware of the world's current situation, you are bettering your understanding of the position that we are in now.